Hi, I'm Pat Schulte from Wander Financial. I'm an independent trader who started out at the Minneapolis Grain Exchange and then the Chicago Board of Trade, trading wheat and soybean options. I cashed out of that life, bought a boat, and took off to sail around the world while still in my 20s. About 2 years into that adventure, I realized there was no way I was ever going back to, quote-unquote, normal life. At the same time, my old way of trading, standing shoulder to shoulder with hundreds of other traders screaming all day, had disappeared as trading moved online. That was fine by me. I've been trading and traveling from anywhere and everywhere ever since. I've traveled by boat, by VW bus, motorhomes, and more boats. My family currently lives aboard our third boat, and we cruise around the Caribbean enjoying life and trading to pay the bills. I just wanted to give you a glimpse into what life is like out here. So, for a month in the US Virgin Islands, I grabbed the camera and I set out to document it a bit. I've been living this lifestyle for nearly 20 years now, so I tend not to think too much of it. It's just normal life for me at this point. But I realize that for many, there are questions to be answered. So, let's try and answer a few. Life on a boat lends itself well to simply waking with the sun. No alarm clock needed. In fact, I haven't worn a watch since leaving Chicago in 2003. Grab a coffee, sit outside, watch the turtles popping up around the boat, and basically just clear the head, get ready mentally for the day ahead. After coffee and a bite to eat, it's time to log in. Internet connectivity has gotten so much easier in the past few years. Cellular service is ubiquitous and easy to obtain. When I arrived in Puerto Rico this season, I went to T-Mobile and bought a couple of unlimited data plans, which covered me in the US Virgin Islands as well. In addition, I always have a Google Fi unlimited plan that connects no matter which country I find myself in. This is handy, especially when first arriving in a new country. This season alone, I used it in Guatemala, Honduras, Cayman Islands, Jamaica, the Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, and the US Virgin Islands without having to do anything other than pay my monthly bill online. Now I take a look to see what the markets were up to overnight and how things are shaping up for the morning. This only takes a couple of minutes. It's not a deep dive into how and the why, it's just an overview of world markets charts. Are they bullish or bearish? Anything major happening? Then I take a quick scan of the headlines. I'm a technical trader and don't really care too much about the news day to day, but it's important to know if something major is happening or if there are potentially market-moving events happening that day. After that, with a good sense of where the market is going to open up at 9:30 in New York, I scroll through my watch list. I've got about 150 stocks that I follow reasonably closely. The majority of these have been chosen because they have high volume and a good active options market. At Wanderer Financial, we have our own trade indicator that we teach our subscribers how to use. This makes finding good setups a breeze. With a fresh buy or sell signal, we can look for other supporting indicators to quickly determine if we've got a stock worth watching that morning. If so, I'll tag it and set an alert as a reminder, and keep scrolling for more. This can be done in the mornings or at night, and takes maybe 20 minutes. With that done, you're ready for the day's trading. With my Wanderer Financial subscribers, we have a daily chat we call Base Camp, where I go over all this market information each morning. For the first couple of hours each day, I hang out in there and discuss different setups and the best way to trade them, whether straight stock or any number of different option strategies. It's an active group, and there are always plenty of good questions and discussions to keep me busy for a while in the mornings. With the markets open, we can see if any of our alerts are firing. If not, and if the overall market isn't doing too much exciting, we can call it a day fairly quickly. If the market's a bit more interesting, we might make a couple of trades and set our stop price alerts and watch for a bit. Once it looks like the market is settled in, it's time to head out and enjoy the day. So what does that look like on a boat? That's easy enough. Here in St. John, I'll go for a swim with sea turtles, pull my kids around behind the dinghy, watch them sail around the bay, hang out on the beach, go for a hike, snorkel, or just do nothing. It's island time after all. And that's about it. A day in the life of a world-wandering trader. As a trader, I've been blessed with the ability to spend my days with my family, enjoying some of the most beautiful spots on the planet. I love sharing that with others, and I'm happy to show you how you can do it too. If you're interested in learning more, please check out wandererfinancial.com. And if you have any questions for me, don't hesitate to ask. Thanks for watching.